Hi, welcome to I Unlimited, committed to helping you find your best self and inner peace. Hello, fellow travelers. I was noticing something today that maybe you've experienced, maybe you can relate to. That there are times that I really resist meditating. I'll do other things. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I've got a headache. Or oh, let me do this first. And I was really inquiring with heaven, why is that? What's this about? And it's a couple of things. I guess it all comes down to one root cause. But I feel vulnerable. I feel at risk. Isn't that kind of surprising? But thinking about, animals out in the wild, if they go up to a watering hole, the herd, pack, whatever they are, and they're drinking, you'll usually always see some scouts that wait, and they're watching. They're watching for danger, because while they're drinking, the animals are vulnerable because they have their heads down and they're lapping, making noise, so they're masking any other noises. So it's kind of like that. But it's also because I had lived my childhood, I developed the pattern, the habit of being on high alert all the time, because I never knew when the verbal assaults were coming and where they were coming from or why. It just didn't make sense. So, never let your guard down, because everything can seem fine, but here it comes. And I always wanted to be ready for it, right? So living on high alert for decades now, we're in that fight or flight all the time. And it's like, I don't even know, my body doesn't even know what rest and relaxation is. And, it used to bug me when I'd say, oh, I've got a headache. Yeah, it's tension, it's stress. I'm like, what are you talking about? I couldn't even see it, because that's how my life was all the time. And nobody could then also verbalize that to me. We may not have been aware of it. But when you're in fight or flight, relaxation is not only a foreign concept, but it feels risky. I know that for me. But then also, like I say, trying to even get in it, I don't have a tolerance for it, or I didn't. And we have to develop it. And in steps and in understanding, but in really seeing that clearly, it really helps me in those moments where I want to resist the meditating. It's like, you know what? I'm not going to allow the fear to write my story anymore and to control me. It's like when I can see it, I can be like, oh no, step aside. I don't want to be controlled by that. But it's sort of funny, like we're in our culture, it's so driven, go, 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 hurry up. If you know someone's going to get there before you, horror. And, we're born into this. We don't even realize it. And so being able to turn off, shut down, relax sometimes it's just too big of a leap. It's too foreign. And our, literally, for me, there are times my nervous system, my body actually can't take it. It makes me anxious or antsy. And, those times when you do sit down, if you experience that, your body, you want to jump out of your skin, or you're like, oh, I just can't sit here. You're going crazy. And I think, take a look for yourself. I know for me, that's what it is. I feel vulnerable. I can't relax. Even if I'm all by myself, I can't relax because it's an old tape. So I have to be tolerant, be gentle with myself. But for me, it always helps me when I can see that, because then it's like, oh, fear, you're trying to get control of me. You're so used to running the show that for something else, for love, for tranquility, for expansion to take over, fear wants to step in. And that's how I lived for so many years. But don't get comfortable. Don't embrace all that good, because you'll let your guard down and something will come get you. So anyhow, that was the answer I got, which just, has many layers and provides understanding and possibility and opportunity. And then I was inspired first to work with this deck, the Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Linn. And this was the first card I saw, which I saw the other day, but it really spoke to me in yet even a different way today. Proceeding softly. Isn't that great? Proceeding softly. I don't have to barrel through. I don't have to force. I don't have to overpower. Proceed softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. How perfect is this card for the conversation Heaven and I were having? If I want to feel my own power, it grows in the moments of quietude. What grows in the noisy, stressful moments? Tension, fear. And that's when I'm not proceeding softly. I'm barreling along. I'm ricocheting off of things, And even if you get to your goal, or if I get to my goal, I'm exhausted, right? But proceeding softly. Notice it's still proceeding. There's still a path. I'm still getting somewhere, going somewhere, but I'm doing it with joy, with tranquility, with love. I'm enjoying the beautiful sights along the way, the beautiful moments of tranquility and quiet. And then this card came out. Making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. So isn't this interesting to come right after my power growing in moments of quietude, and that as I proceed softly, I really am making a difference. As we think we have to go, as I say, a big word, overpower. Like we have to overpower the circumstances of the world or of life in order to make a difference for somebody. No, it's in the moments of quiet, in the proceeding softly, we still can make a powerful difference. Because when we can help raise somebody up, uplift somebody, now they're able to stand on their own 2 feet. We don't have to keep going and rescuing and directing them and overpowering them. So as I'm proceeding softly, I'm shining a light that helps other people see and find their light. And then this card. Being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. Isn't this amazing? Like it started and ended to me in the proceeding softly. When I'm in the flow, I'm not fighting the flow. I'm not arguing. I'm not forcing. Right? That I can, that doesn't mean being powerless in life, like whatever, I'll just go wherever the waves throw me. No, it's being in the divine flow, right? So listening for your divine guidance, the flow of the universe. Right? So that was it's just amazing how I was talking about not being able to be with that, like realizing, wow, I can't be with tranquility. I can't be with ease. I don't know what that is. My body like freaks out. My mind, my human mind freaks out because I'm just used to, the human garbage stuff and fighting and defending against it. But it started and ended with softness and quiet and flow and ease, right? And then trying to learn not to necessarily pick these up, leave them there. Then I was inspired to work with this deck, Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. And in this one, maybe I'll do it this way. Sorry, keep changing my mind. Okay. Radha, Soul Flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. How perfect is that as we're talking about being able to meditate, being able to get quiet, to go within, to connect, right? And rediscover a lost part of yourself as we will step into that, embrace that. increase our tolerance for it, then our connection grows and we discover what is already there, but with our tension, we've blocked it off. Because when we're tensed up, flow can't happen. We stop the flow when we tense. We stop the flow of our breath, right? When we tense up, we're not breathing deeply, everything. Then I saw, this one. Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Notice feel is right. Feel, not think. Not think. We don't need any more thinking, right? Because we have such a habit of stinking thinking. So it's when we're in the quiet, right? When we're in the flow, then we'll feel. Because we're connected to that lost part of ourself. We're connected to the universe, the divine power. Okay? And finally, Mother Mary. Love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. How amazing and powerful, right? We all find what we look for. I'm not saying to be blind and nonsensical, but in this case, the need to be right really spoke to me about, all the reasons why, I can't meditate, yeah, but. No, I've got to do this. No, like let go of the need to think, in other words, right? Because isn't that what trying to be right is all about, is our thinking, trying to win over another? So let go of the need to be thinking, right? Choose peace, connect again. Get quiet, go within, connect to the divine. And mother healing is possible at this time. Again, can't make this stuff up, how heaven is really there, not only communicating, but so supportive, huh? Saying such positive, uplifting, healing things, letting us know, I'm right here. Heaven is right there for us all the time and will be. That if we are feeling vulnerable, heaven is right there. They've got us. They've got us. We can go ahead and drink from that watering hole, drink from that divine flow, because they're watching out. They won't let anything come pounce up on us, right? So this was powerful and meaningful to me, and I hope it makes a difference for you. And as always, the quickest and easiest way, which we know isn't always easy because of our patterns, habits, and thinking of, staying hyper vigilant. If we can give ourselves just minutes here and there throughout the day of breathing deep, breathing and counting gently, 1, 2, 3, 4, however high you can count as you inhale, filling your whole body, feeling your whole body stretch until it can crack that shell of the human limitation that is built up around us. Hold it for 1 or 2 and then exhale gently to that same count you inhaled to, letting that shell fall away. Inhale again, counting, feeling your whole body, your whole being, from everything, every limb, every finger, your head, expand outward. And as you exhale, counting again, consciously allow your muscles to relax. It's then that you'll realize how tensely you've held them. As you inhale, counting again, not only feel yourself expanding, feel and see every single cell expanding out a bit, allowing every cell now has room to maneuver, not being clamped down, rigid and stuck to each other. And as you exhale, again relax. And now as you inhale, feel yourself breathing in that divine light, the divine energy. Feel it flowing through all those spaces between every cell now that you've created. Feel it blow them clean of anything that had been stuck there. And as you exhale, not only do you relax, blow that out. All that old human garbage that got stuck there, that held you back, held you down, kept you limited and fearful. And now just breathe gently but mindfully as you breathe. Count or don't count. You don't have to stretch yourself every time, but consciously feel yourself allowing that divine light and energy to flow into you, to flow through you, filling you with light, cleansing you of what used to be stuck. Until you're so filled with light, it is, as you exhale, you're sending out light. You have more than enough. And if you've done that with me, you've allowed your body to relax just a little bit even, and you're thinking, you've now created another moment of experience, mentally and physically, as well as spiritually and emotionally, that you're letting that guard down and letting that guard down. Allowing ourselves to stop being in hypervigilant fight or flight mode. Starting to wade into those waters to start to understand what it is to have tranquility and peace. So, until next time, keep finding your best self and shining your light.
I hope this video helped you rise higher and shine brighter. Keep going. Invest just a few minutes here with me each day, and you'll see your happiness, fulfillment, and inner peace grow. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe to this channel so others can find their best selves in inner peace too.